Good morning, students. So, are you ready to learn today? Very good. So, which is the chapter we are discussing right now? Yes, very good. Rosa Parks sat still, which is an excerpt taken from the biography of Rosa Parks' story. Do you like the story? Yes. Why? Yes, it is a real life incident which changed the life of the black Americans there, right? So today we are going to learn the 10 to 12 paragraphs of the story and we will discuss the meaning of new words and other things in those passages. And in today's class, we will see that on that day, all the black passengers except Rosa gave up their seats to the white people. But Rosa was unwilling to do so, and she sat still. All the other people were annoyed by Rosa Parks' behavior. The driver did not start the bus because white people were standing in the bus. So, in today's class, we are going to see the exact incident of what has happened on that day in the bus when Rosa Parks protested against the unfair rules. And it is in today's class we are going to see what has Rosa Parks done against or as a protest against this unfair rule. Okay, are you ready to learn the lesson? Very good. So now I will read the 11th and 12th passages loudly for you. You have to listen to me carefully and I will ask you some questions. Okay, are you ready to learn? Good. Now listen to me carefully. That day, all the sitting black passengers gave up their seats except Rosa. She did not seem to notice what was happening. A white passenger stood at the door and looked at her. She still did not move. She sat still. It was time for the bus to leave, but how could the driver start? A white passenger was standing at the door, and a black passenger was not getting up. Other passengers grew impatient. They gave her angry looks. They muttered curses at her. Rosa neither spoke nor still. She sat still. So, this is the passage. I'll read it once again for you. Okay, so listen to me carefully. That day, all the sitting black passengers gave up their seats except Rosa. She sat, not seemed to notice what was happening. A white passenger stood at the door and looked at her. Still, she did not move. She sat still. It was time for the bus to leave, but how could the driver start? A white passenger was standing at the door and a black passenger was not getting up. Other passengers grew impatient. They gave her angry looks. They muttered curses at her. Rosa neither spoke nor stirred. She sat still. Okay, now I'll ask you some questions and you have to answer me. So, here is my first question for you. What was Rosa doing when the black people get up from the seats? Have you listened to me? Okay, now tell me the answer. Have you got the answer? Yes, Rosa did not seem to notice what was happening. All the things around does not seem to disturb Rosa. She was sitting still. Very good. So, here is the next question for you. What was the reaction of the others seeing Rosa sitting still. Try to find the answer. Here is the answer for you. The other passengers grew impatient and they gave her angry looks. So the other passengers were annoyed at Rosa. So this is all for today. We will discuss the rest of the chapter in the coming days. So thank you and have a nice day.